first we have to establish that racism, white racism, is a mental illness. Now, I say that because many white social scientists would like to define racism as something normal in the culture, as a cultural variant. And I think as long as we approach it that way, we really don't deal with the pathology of racism itself. It's like saying that cancer, because a lot of people have in this society, that cancer is somehow normal. But we know that cancer kills, and racism kills and destroys also. And it would be like defining Hitler's slaughter of the Jews as somehow normal. And I think we have to face the fact that racism is a mental aberration. And I think underlying white racism is a white paranoia, a fear or a delusion that black people, colored people in the world are somehow going to destroy and hurt the white man. And it's very convenient, I think, for whites to project their impulses, their unacceptable feelings onto blacks and pretend that they are the wholly good ones and make blacks the victims. So I think that racism is something that doesn't only affect the victim, that is the black man, but also affects the victimizer, the white man, and it's bad for his mental health too, because he doesn't face himself honestly. He pretends that the problem lies outside of himself, so that this society never deals with its violence, its own perversion, its own corruption. They pretend that somehow if you get rid of all the niggers, that everything will be solved, we'll be much better off. And of course that's not so, but that's a delusion. And it even, I think, carries over into our foreign policy, our attitude toward Asians, our attitude in Vietnam, the massacres, the slaughter, the feeling that we are superior and that is we, the white man, not us, can destroy and wipe out other people because we're the chosen people, so to speak. I think that whites then really don't mature fully themselves. In addition, they have to experience a chronic anxiety and a type of chronic guilt that we all know exists because of the fact that blacks are discriminated against in this country. Many other ways they use it in their fantasies about sex or other types of acting out in the society, which is detrimental not only to whites but to blacks also. I'm focusing on whites because frequently when we talk about racism and their psychological effects, we only talk about the effects on black people. And this is bad, I think, because it's sort of a negative approach, or it makes black people feel that somehow they're mentally deranged, even though we say it's due to racism. And I think we have to be careful about that, begin to focus some of the sickness or the pathology back on its source, which is the white community or the white racists in the white community.